When National Student Partnerships changed their name to LIFT, they saw it as an opportunity to update their look and refocus their efforts. They'd just celebrated their 10th anniversary and were looking to the future, towards a deeper commitment to the communities they served and to expanding the reach of the organization's national voice.
LIFT isn't an acronym for something else. It's an action that LIFT, the organization, deeply believes in. Our job was to find a way to visualize that action. People lifting themselves, volunteers lifting their communities, an organization lifting a nation to a future without poverty. The identity had to give meaning to the word LIFT and make it specific to LIFT's mission and audience. We had a few ideas for the shape that this identity could take. The first direction is the idea of lifting oneself up, with LIFT as a path out of poverty. We tried to look for a simple symbol for that idea, in this case the stairs, something that would be easy for anyone to recognize. LIFT talked about the different steps they take with their clients in different communities, so this first idea visualizes that pretty literally. But as nice as the stairs were as a metaphor, we kept coming back to the strength of the name itself. It didn't need a lot, it was powerful as it was. It really captured your imagination. Another direction tried to integrate a visual idea into the name itself, using leaves to demonstrate both growth and an upward movement. It also reminded us a lot of a torch or a flame, which has an academic overtone, the light of knowledge and education. We thought the logo could be simpler still. We asked ourselves, what does lift do? And it really lifts people up. But the word alone seems naked, it's just this verb. It needs something to lift. So our third option gave it some heavy lifting to do. Above is a star, which we thought of almost as an asterisk or a placeholder for anything LIFT was lifting, whether it was students or Boston or national policy.
Sometimes the best ideas come really quickly, and this was true of the third idea. We'd sketched it at the start of the brainstorming process, and it seemed strong even then. We were so excited when LIFT felt this third idea was the strongest as well, but it still needed a bit of refining. The star seemed a bit generic, so we started thinking about how to show that LIFT was focused on poverty in the United States. We quickly settled on an iconic map instead of the star. Our final alteration was to capitalize LIFT, which makes it much stronger and gives it a confidence that we felt from everyone that we met with at LIFT. The rectilinear letters remind us a bit of Life magazine's classic masthead.
Color was going to be really essential to the success of this direction, because it had the potential to add another layer that the words didn't have on their own. Our first take was an American flag approach. LIFT discussed doing more national policy work, and the Obama campaign's updated red, white, and blue palette was on our minds as well. But we felt it was a little too political. We worried it might actually be confusing to LIFT's audiences in the end more than helpful. One of LIFT's core audiences is college students. The students volunteer to serve their communities at LIFT's various centers around the country. Our next direction tried to update some classic college colors, gold and navy, to be appealing to this audience and suggest the youthful aspect of LIFT's core group of volunteers. Like the American direction, the college color palette veered a little too far from LIFT's core tone and mission. We worried LIFT would look like a campus coffee shop, not a national service organization. We tried purple to shake things up. The verdict? LIFT grape soda.
Everything really changed when we started thinking of white as a color. Making LIFT white is really design forward and distinctive, and it makes LIFT a little bit of a beacon shining out from the darker background. The yellow color from the earlier college direction got updated a bit and brought in as an accent color. We added a few other supporting colors as well, which really play beautifully with each other and on the gray ground. In addition to lifting the nation, the LIFT logo can be customized to suit any of its communities or even any of its initiatives. Other icons can also be used in addition to the USA map. Here are some for on-campus concerts or family-focused community events. After a while, just the icons and colors mixed together give a sense of the LIFT brand all by themselves.
All of LIFT's primary communications are done in Graphic, a new typeface by Christian Schwartz. Graphic gives LIFT a very modern look. It's reminiscent of Helvetica and pairs nicely with Helvetica as a secondary level typeface, but Graphic has a warm and welcoming quality that we thought would appeal to community members, and a youth and energy that we thought would appeal to LIFT's college volunteers and national partners. As you can see, the identity adapts nicely to a variety of formats. It's confident, optimistic, youthful, and distinctive. It's a great rallying device for LIFT as they head into their next 10 years and beyond, and we wish them well. I'm Giampietro.
And I'm Holly Gressley of Rumors, and together we designed the new identity for Lyft.